Chen, and I will serve as this year's president of Chen to make your MEL experience in Budapest an unforgettable one. Before I continue, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of all of us by saying a big thank you to our sponsors and the honorary patron of KarMUN 2016, Mr. George Neymet, President of the Committee of Foreign Affairs of the Hungarian Parliament. Without their willingness, this conference would have certainly been impossible, so please give them a round of applause. It is a great honor to welcome this year's conference in the astonishing building of the Hungarian Parliament, here in the 5th District, in the very center of our exceptional, beautiful capital. Not only is it the seat of the National Embassy Assembly, but it is also one of the most remarkable architectural pieces of Europe. Besides the fact that the stunning environment makes our opening ceremony even more festive, it shall inspire and motivate you all to participate in debates about issues of great importance. Now, I would like to share some thoughts about this year's conference. Spending time with highly significant issues that are discussed during the Model UN event is not only an extremely beneficial academic activity, but is also a great means through which valuable skills can be developed. Therefore, you should be proud of yourselves for having the initiative to join this year's conference. Model UN is an activity where students educate and learn from one another. It is about sharing your research and preparation through speeches, and about forming alliances in order to help each other learn about your countries and topics presented. Being familiar with the work of the United Nations will undoubtedly expand your understanding of the complex world we are living in. Our well-prepared organizer team of KarMUN 2016 has been new since the previous year, as many of last year's delegates have adapted the roles of organizers, becoming chairs and presidents. Our team worked really hard to make the conference an unforgettable event that will surely broaden your horizon of knowledge. I hope that our dedication will present you with a memorable experience, and now I would like to ask you to greet each of the student officers with a big round of applause. Please welcome Mr. Shkretya, Secretary General. Of the Crisis Committee. Rosaria Soch, Deputy Chair of the Crisis Committee. Nicholas Farkas, Deputy Chair of the Crisis Committee. Gabriel Uri, Head of Crisis Committee Headquarters. Botan Pap, Deputy Chair of the Disarmament Committee. Bianca Shanasi, Chair of the Disarmament Committee. Sabina Kovács, Deputy Chair of the Disarmament Committee. Olivier Balogh, Chair of the Environmental Committee. Enikő Takács, Deputy Chair of the Environmental Committee. Dorina Molnár, Deputy Chair of the Environmental Committee. Christian Kapley, President of the Futuristic Security Council. Kitty Lunti, Deputy President of the Futuristic Council. Mihai Laibor, President of the Futuristic Security Council. Ivan Karmi, President of the G13 Summit. Dano Vincent, Deputy President of the G13 Summit. Alessandro Croaci, Deputy President of the G13 Summit. Nguyen Baga, President of the Human Rights Council. Anna Mifid, Deputy President of the Human Rights Council. Konstantin Balanin, Deputy President of the Human Rights Council. Sahib Basim, President of the International Court of Justice. Vladimir Mustafov, Vice President of the International Court of Justice. Dora Kantor, Vice President of the International Court of Justice. Victor Sandri, President of the Economic and Social Council. Mark Nestle, Deputy President of the Economic and Social Council. American Social Council. Rebecca Daly, President of the North Atlantic Council. Anna Tsitani, Deputy President of the North Atlantic Council. Lisa Castellini, Deputy President of the North Atlantic Council. Christoph Winzer, President of the Security Council. Sylvia V, Deputy President of the Security Council. Nicola Tamayer, Deputy President of the Security Council. Blanca Sekeres, Chair of the Social Humanitarian and Capital Council. Josia Kanesh, Deputy Chair of the Social Humanitarian and Capital Council. Josia Tsari, Deputy Chair of the Social Humanitarian and Capital Council. Now, I have to admit that the work of the student officers alone is not enough to have a successful conference. This work needs to be coordinated and supported by people who usually avoid the center of attention but who have spared no effort to help the students. Please welcome with a round of applause the MUN directors of French-Media Secondary High School, Ms. Eva Shandor and Events Pakech, and a person without whom this conference wouldn't be possible, Dr. Aniko Bomák. Before I continue, I would like to remind all of our esteemed speakers and guest speakers that our time schedule is very tight. Hence, we request you to stay within the time limit assigned to you beforehand. Otherwise, the presidency will have to interrupt the speech and remind the speaker of the time. So without any further ado, dear delegates, I would like to welcome the Secretary General, Ms. Dorota Mészáros, who will elaborate on the theme of KarMUN 2016. Madam Secretary General, you have the floor.
Honorable President, distinguished delegates and guests, fellow organizers. When I first started,
constitutes the basis for all MUN conferences. Therefore, this year I am proud to announce that we have the exceptional honor of opening our ceremony with the presence of Her Excellency, the American Ambassador, Ms. Colleen Bell, with whom we had the pleasure to meet during our visit to the American Embassy through our school MUN club. Madam Ambassador, you have the floor.
Model UN delegates, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to be here today, and I am delighted to speak with all of you. I'd like to welcome the delegates of the United States and also from Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, Serbia, and Germany, and congratulations to KarMUN High School for hosting what I know will be an excellent conference. This opening ceremony will, I hope, be the last time that all of you in this room are silent. 300 brilliant students.
Thank you for this speech, for the inspiring speech, Madam Ambassador. Even though KarMUN has always been mainly a student initiative, it is worth remembering that the current Media Secondary School gives the name, venue, and background to the conference every year. For this reason, we are happy to welcome the headmaster of the school, Mr. Laszlo Mutay. Mr. Mutay, you have the floor.
Honorable President, Your Excellency Ambassador of the United States, Madam Secretary General, Honorable Representative of the Parliament, esteemed delegates, dear guests. I would like to greet all of you at Corinthi for the United Nations 2016 on behalf of the
Thank you for your encouraging speech, Mr. Mutay. Some of you may be aware that our school, Media Secondary School, is located in the 18th district, whose local government has always been willing and keen to support our initiative by all possible means. The assistance and help we received were essential in improving the quality of the conference over the years. Be it either technical aid or additional equipment, we are immensely thankful for such attention and dedication. Unfortunately, Mr. Laszlo Kuchak, the representative of the 18th District, who is also a member of the Parliament and the National Education Committee, could not attend our opening ceremony. However, he still deserves a gesture of gratitude, so please give him a round of applause. Delegates, I am sure that by now most of you have a thorough knowledge on the issues of this year's KarMUN, which are bound together by the theme of this year's conference, which is refugees. This phenomenon could not have missed your attention as it has been now escalating to international issue and is still being debated by many who try to resolve the problems at hand. Being a resident of Hungary, we are able to experience the refugee crisis from first hand, and therefore it has inspired us to change this year's topic to refugees. Our aim was to encourage all of you to dive into such actual topic that may impact your current lives, or of which consequences will most certainly be evident in your future lives. As you will be able to see during the conference, this is a very sensitive and far-reaching issue that triggers different layers of international relations and diplomacy. Although each of you will look on the issue from different perspectives, let it be economic, humanitarian, or environmental, you will soon realize that the issue cannot be approached only from one side, and that the difficulties lie in the interrelation of the different aspects. During the conference, your objective should be to acknowledge and understand different views about this issue, and to propose such policies which would promote the collaboration between nations in order to find possible solutions. Although your resolutions may not solve the refugee crisis as a whole, hopefully by the end of this 3 days, you will acquire more insightful understanding of today's global issues, and through your committee's debates, you will be able to gain new aspects about the refugee crisis. Having said this, I would like to introduce the first of our today's keynote speakers, Mr. Johan Koester, Deputy Regional Representative of Central and the United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees, who is going to share some general ideas about the refugee crisis. Before I give the floor to Mr. Koester, I would like to mention that should you, the honorable delegates, have any questions regarding the details of the speech, we invite you to send them to the email address of the current Global United Nations. We will make sure that you receive responses from Mr. Koester from the end of the conference. And now, Ms. Koester, you have the floor. Thank you very much for your kind speech, Mr. Koester. As some of the delegates have realized, there has been an unannounced mix-up in the opening ceremony's agenda, for which the presidency would like to deeply apologize for Mr. Joad Németh, President of the Committee of Foreign Affairs of the Hungarian Parliament, and also the honorary patron of Foreign 2016. For now, I would like to call upon him in order to welcome all of you here. Mr. Joad Németh, the floor is yours.
President, dear Excellency, Director, guest speakers, and dear delegates from all over the world.
Thank you very much for your speech, Mr. Joad Németh. And again, the presidency would like to apologize for the announced mix-up of the agenda. Now we will continue with our next keynote speaker, who is going to evaluate on the topic of refugees, is Ms. Anna Kanyar, speaker from the Institute for Foreign Affairs and Trade. I would like